No intro today, whole gender in trouble. Men aren't allowed to want to be in a wholesome relationship with a woman who loves and respects us without being the cause of everyone else's problems. I know. Men suck and women are queens, I get it. But I do believe that people are taking the misandry a bit too far.
I f***ing hate men so much. Men are why we can't have nice things.
So there I was, having just blue skadoon into an anime movie, as per my usual pastime, when I stumbled across a man princess carrying a woman on the beach. Wholesome enough to make the Incredible Hulk weep like a baby. I wish them the best, but unfortunately I had to leave because Mama's shoe on head just dropped and I always give her a view, so I blue skadoo over to her video only to find out that this couple was being dragged online. Well, not really the couple themselves, but men were being dragged online for wanting a relationship like this couple. And the only reason this is even an issue is because the girl is disabled. Stop the damn presses! Men like a thing and we need to ruin it. Men who enjoy anime talk about wanting all kinds of love and they fantasize about relationships all the time. They don't do it around their boys, but they do it. I can't tell you how many times I've watched Aoi Aoshi. What about Midori Days? Midori Days? Fuck you know about Midori Days? Fucking nothing. Anyways, I'm probably not helping the case here, but yeah, the only reason this anime is getting backlash is because the love interest is in a wheelchair. Now it's a power dynamic, and this guy with the giant smile on his face is nothing but a twisted control freak. Look at those eyes. Those are the eyes of pure evil. The anime is called Josee, the Tiger and the Fish. Here's a short summary of the movie.
This anime is about a girl in a wheelchair. University student Sunio Suzukawa tries his best to juggle multiple part-time jobs to earn enough money to study abroad in Mexico. But one night, he meets a girl in a wheelchair, driving his current plan into detour. The girl Josee initially comes off as rude, but Sunio is somehow convinced by Josee's grandmother to take a job as Josee's caretaker. Despite being annoyed with her bossy attitude, Sunio sees the opportunity to save more funds for his dream, so he decides to put up with her. He learns about Josee's dream of traveling the outside world and experiencing a life free from her crippling condition. Sunio decides to accompany Josee in exploring what the world has to offer. The anime is Josee, the Tiger and the Fish.
Having seen that synopsis of the movie, it looks really good.
Is anime good? Have I been sleeping on anime this entire time?
The only reason it's sparking a war is because some guy said it's the average male fantasy, and now a whole bunch of feminists are virtue signaling too close to the sun and saying really fucked up things about men in general, but also about this disabled girl, assigning her different stereotypes just based off the fact that she's disabled.
Average male fantasy equals girlfriend with no agency who's completely physically dependent on you and forced into blanket subservience and compliance. Sounds about right. You males are weird for fetishizing physically disabled women.
This is literally the same energy as the people who say voter ID laws are racist because black people don't know how to go to the DMV or use a computer.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges.
They're virtue signaling so much that you've circled back around and now you're the racist one. This is the same. They're man-hating so much just to man-hate that they're being incredibly offensive to disabled people, because men are allegedly incapable of loving anything, so if they're with a girl with a condition, she must just be prey to him, and then they start listing off all the reasons. Yeah, he just wants a weak, feeble, stupid, subservient girl who has no self-esteem and is just happy all the time and will do whatever he wants. I bet if he tells her to go make a sandwich, she'll do it. Look at this weak, vulnerable, pathetic, disabled girl that this monster is taking advantage of. Can you imagine if someone who never even watched your movie started judging your relationship like that? Did I show the clip they were replying to yet? I don't think I did. I showed the synopsis. I didn't show the clip. Sorry. I shouldn't have smoked before filming this. But yeah, this is what they're replying to.
This is fetish content, wholesome male fantasy, and it's fetishizing a disabled girl for him to control. Average men can't even be nice to their healthy and normal girlfriend. What makes you think they'll be able to handle a disabled person as their lover?
See? Disabled girls are not normal and they don't deserve love. People hear the average male fantasy and their brain instantly goes to some sexual fetish shit because they're a bunch of perverts who keep projecting their own bullshit onto everyone else.
This is literally just a fetish.
The average male fantasy is not disabled girls, bro. I'm not up at odd hours of the night plotting on how to turn my wife into a paraplegic. The average male fantasy is a woman that loves us, respects us, and supports us. A woman who smiles at us and looks like she enjoys being in our company. Not a woman who's subservient, but a woman that allows us to lead the relationship. And by lead, I don't mean barking orders like get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. But if a man steps up and says, "Don't worry, babe, I got us," let him get us. That's it. It's not complicated. We're not complex people.
You show this as fantasy because it's not true for the majority of men who participate in abuse of disabled people. No, the fantasy is the woman appreciates his efforts to make her happy. Stop lying and abusing women and the disabled.
But a non-zero amount of women seem to have this scary image of men in their head for XYZ reason, whether it's an experience in the past or what have you, and they allow feminist brain rot to water that seed and it grows into hatred of men. But they're not gay, so they want to be in a relationship with men, so they go into this relationship ready to leave if something goes south, and men sense that shit. Men want love, and you're bringing hate to the table wondering why there's an issue. I'm not a woman, so I'm not going to try to understand what goes on in a woman's head, but I do know men, because I am one in case you weren't aware. Yes, there are dudes capable of stalking, raping, and murdering you, just like there are women capable of false accusations, baby trapping, weaponizing the judicial system, and poisoning you. Evil knows no one form, okay? It comes in all shapes and sizes. But just like how the majority of women aren't trying to poison you, the majority of men aren't on the prowl for disabled women just so they can exert control over something. That's just unrealistic and offensive. The problem is that women are getting dating advice about men from other women and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you listen to the average dude, they're telling you what they want.
As a man, I looked at that and thought, I don't know, it would be hard to date a girl in a wheelchair. And then I saw them laughing on the beach, smiling in each other's arms, and I immediately understood. It really is the average male fantasy. Have a girl that holds you as tightly as you hold her. That's it. That's the fantasy.
It's not rocket surgery, but these women are so convinced that there's some underlying evil that it closes their ears to all of this. We want to protect and provide for the people we love. The love interest of this anime being in a wheelchair had absolutely nothing to do with what men want.
Women fantasy, a boyfriend with depth and the loving, soft, deeply caring side of them. Men's fantasy, 12-year-old anime girl who looks and speaks like a toddler.
These are bots, right? I saw an Instagram reel that showed a bunch of computer servers and it was like, this is who you're arguing with online. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is who a majority of these comments are coming from. Shoe on Head clarifies that the male is 22 and the woman is 24 in this movie. They're practically senior citizens as far as anime goes. Ash Ketchum was 10 years old and that never stopped Pokemon from being a childhood classic. Anyways, I digress. Apparently, a loving relationship between two consenting adults is creepy and pedophilic. They will literally say anything to hate on men, even if it's some shit they pulled out of their ass. Anyways, that's it for this one. I just saw that Shoe on Head video and how this anime started a gender war and I was starting to feel a little ranty. So thank you guys for watching, hit the subscribe button, support the channel at seekingasylum.net, and I'll see you in the next video. I've been riding around town, blowing loud with the window down, oh shit. New phone, who this? I'm just steady winning, you can't even hurt my feelings, homie, oh shit. New phone, who this? You can't ever slow me, half of y'all don't even know me, homie, oh shit. New phone, who this? Don't you dare try to call me, cause I'm introverted, homie, better text me that shit.